my shrine, and I'ma need the whole night and a little bit more. They don't know how you like it.
What's going on, everyone? This is Zach with Strictly Shisha, and this is my second attempt at doing this video. The first time I did it, it just wasn't perfect, and you guys deserve the best videos. So I'm trying this again of the new Fantasia formula series. And when I shot that video last time, I started off with this terrible joke about this dirty blonde named Fantasia. And I alluded to how sweet she smelled and the color of her cut. But it's just a dumb joke. And I know I personally think I'm hilarious, but I'm not sure about you guys, so thumbs up if you think I'm funny. But Fantasia is a brand that's been around since about 2005, and they've held their place in the market since then. A lot of people really enjoy smoking Fantasia, but amongst the hookah elitists, the really enthusiast smokers, it's not revered as one of the best quality brands. It's not known to have the best performance. Most of their profiles are overly sweet, and there's rumor in it that the original Fantasia has stuff in there you shouldn't smoke. So I stayed away from it. I accidentally smoked some Dirty Blonde back in like 2013. A friend packed a bowl for me. He's like, I got some good tobacco, try it out, try it out. And I smoked it and I'm like, what is this? It's so sweet, and the flavor profile didn't last, and that was Dirty Blonde. And that was the first and last time I ever smoked the original Fantasia. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about my limited experience with the original and how this new stuff compares to it. So what originally sparked my interest in smoking this new Fantasia was the box and the packaging. This is some of the nicest, most impressive packaging that I've seen in a long time. When you get the box in your hand, you notice a carbon fiber theme to the exterior box and the packaging on the inside. The box itself is very, very impressive, and it's a great first impression of their new revamped line. And Fantasia knew they weren't doing well. They knew they had a bad reputation. So they decided to redo the cut, redo the quality of the tobacco, and redo the packaging. So right on the box it says, this is a new finely cut tobacco. It's a new gold leaf. Supposedly it's a barrel aged tobacco. It's a new formula blend. It comes in a fresh sealed bag. There's no dyes, which they shouldn't be dyeing it in the first place anyway. Oh, fucker. And it uses 100% food grade glycerin, which should be a standard now. And they have this guarantee on the box as well, and it basically says if any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, they'll replace it or exchange your product free of charge, and they'll send you another flavor of your choice, which is really cool. There's not a lot of other brands where you can buy a flavor that you weren't happy with and they'll send you another one. That means they're really confident with their new product and they're standing behind it, and that just shows that Fantasia's really taking steps in the right direction. So you open up your box and the first thing you're gonna see is the Formula Series logo on the lid. And what the Formula Series is, they're labeled 1 through 8. So you don't actually know what flavor you're getting. You just get a Formula 1, which is their custom blend, or Formula 2, etc. And I don't know if I like that. I don't like to smoke mystery stuff, but it's interesting so far. And you open it up and you get this really nice plastic 250 gram container. Also has that carbon fiber theme to it. This is really, really nice packaging. And you read on here, it's got tobacco in it, honey, glycerin, flavoring. It's just your pretty standard label on this. And you open it up and your flavor comes in a nice vac sealed bag with a label on there. And the tobacco inside, it's just gorgeous. The cut on this is beautiful. It's very consistent, it's light brown. It's definitely not too juicy. I mean, it's very, very consistent. I love the cut on this. And I don't typically do this, but because this is a new brand to me, I actually emptied out all the contents of the tobacco onto a scale, a fresh bag, to see how much tobacco they actually give you. And they actually gave me over 240 grams. So if you count for a little bit of air on my side and theirs, that's a pretty fair amount. And because it's not too juicy, you're actually getting a lot of tobacco for the weight. So I'm very happy with the quality of the cut so far. So let's get into the smell of this mystery Formula 1 flavor. Wow, super strong smell from this. Definitely getting some cooling in the background. Not so much a mint, but just kind of like a menthol cooling. And it's a berry mixture. Blueberry is gonna be the prominent smell from this, but I'm sure there's a mixture of berries in this. The smell is very, very sweet, like extremely sweet. So I hope it translates differently. But I have this set up in my Starbucks Challenger hookah using the Mason bowl, which I will review that next for you guys. The Ottoman Ignis with 3 titanium flats. I can't wait to get my cocoa earth in. These coals are bothering me these days. And using my red Twizzler hose, still love this hose. And surprisingly, every box of Fantasia actually includes 9 pieces of their Fantasia airflow coals. And if you guys have been following me back in the beginning since like 2013, this is one of the first things I've ever reviewed on the channel, and I got railed on that review. Everyone hated it, they thought I was an idiot, but I still stand by the fact that I do not like these Kohl's, but I am gonna revisit them so many years later to review them for you guys and tell you guys if I still don't like them or if they've improved them at all. And they also come with mouth tips. These are actually wider gauge mouth tips. They're actually not bad at all. I don't use mouth tips because I'm not afraid of my own germs, but it's cool that they include these in every single box. But let me take a few hits for you guys to see if the quality on this tobacco and the performance has greatly improved from the original line. So far, I am super happy with the performance of the new formula series. Every single bowl that I've packed has performed extremely well. I am performing huge, robust, fat, full flavored clouds. Super full flavored, almost too full flavored. And the flavor as it translates is an overly sweet berry mixture. I mean, that blueberry is just teeth grittyly sweet. It's just like I need to brush my teeth after this because I'm afraid I'm gonna get a cavity. That's how sweet this flavor is. It's 10 out of 10 on the flavor strength. It's just so sweet. But I found if you add a little more heat on this, you can actually get those raspberry notes to come out. And the raspberry in this is more of a tart raspberry, and it really adds some balance to this flavor. So they've stuck true to their overly sweet profiles, but the quality on this is so much better than the original Fantasia. I mean, it takes heat very, very well. I've yet to burn a session in any of my testing. As you guys see, the cloud output is fantastic. So overall, they've done a great job with this new formula series. I just don't like those overly sweet profiles. In my experience with formulas 1 through 8, they're all super sweet. So when I smoke this particular flavor, Formula 1, I am gonna cut this with something zesty, something fresh, because that's how I like to smoke. So this with a little bit of lemon mint, a little bit of orange, is gonna make this a lot more enjoyable for me. But as is, it's overly sweet blueberry mixture definitely reminds me of Blue Mist. And shout out to you, J-Nuck. I know you love Blue Mist, but I can't stand Blue Mist. It's one of the first things I started smoking and I just lost my love for it. So this is very reminiscent to Blue Mist. I think it performs a little bit better than Blue Mist, but it's definitely that sweet berry mixture, which I don't prefer. So if you guys like super sweet flavors, you like that 10 out of 10, every hit is sweet and flavorful, then maybe you guys will like this. And if you guys love Fantasia in the past, definitely get rid of all that old stuff and start with this new formula series. You guys will definitely enjoy this a lot more. But for me, I just wish it was more fresh, more natural, but this might align with someone's palate. So Fantasia, you guys have done a fantastic job with this. I'm really happy you guys are taking the steps to make an improvement on your brand. I mean, the marketing is fantastic, the packaging, I mean, everything you guys are doing is great. You sent me this super nice V-neck shirt. I mean, it fits so well. And that's the key. If you guys want to get a good review out of me, send me a V-neck shirt. I'm always a sucker for a V-neck. Just kidding, I'm reviewing this honestly. So if you guys want to pick up some of this Fantasia formula series, definitely check out 5starhookah.com. I know they carry formulas 1 through 8. This is my review of the first one, the berry mixture. But I will have reviews of all the formulas so you guys can know what aligns with your palate and what you guys will enjoy most. So thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next review, which will probably be the Mason Bowl. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Bye guys.
And a little bit more.